Ah, our ship has set sail to find new territories. Yes, that's right. We've got, dun 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 dun, a new beautiful hub in JubJub. What's up, Reapers? My name's Scythe, and we are finally back in for some more Trove on Xbox. Uno. I miss my weird controller mustache. Oh my gosh. Like, seriously, you guys are freaks. Well, what can I say? As far as console is concerned, you guys are absolutely insane. That said, this was all pretty much done by Captain Red. He's crazy. I don't know how he ended up doing it. So, we're going to kind of tour the hub. We're going to talk about Trove Heroes and how you can prepare for it. And then we're going to talk about something that's a little bit sad at the end of the video, but I'm not going to like overly advertise it or anything. You can just tune into it if you're interested. But either way, very cool stuff. Absolutely love it. I can't even believe how awesome it is. They actually ended up spending the extra effort to even move these fixtures over here. Yikes. I mean, maybe it was planned all along. I see a Game Breaker cannon up there as well. But the hub is pretty lackluster right now. It's, that is to say, it's pretty empty. The reason why I find this build so impressive, though, is because Cap actually ended up doing it on a, is that a hexagon? Is that what the shape is? But you can see it's actually very uneven on each of the sides, which it's even. It's an even build. I'm just saying, like, it's like you look at the doors and how weird they are. Like, he really did some impressive building that I'm pretty sure he had a very difficult time with. Neat trick. Use field of view 150 and look straight down at the floor on each level. It allows you to see it all at once and see all the patterns. Ooh, that's interesting. I like that. So we can already kind of see the pattern right now, but either way, that's pretty cool. Where's my other keyboard here? Let me see. Slash field of view 150. Bloop! There we go. And then if we run to the center of the room. Ah! Ooh! Outside of the fact that, look at this. Like, it's like I'm going through a time warp or super duper fast or something. Like, geez Louise, I can't do it anymore. Field of view. No, what are you doing? Field of view 85. Usually I play this game at like 90, but either way, there we go. So anyways, I think it said it on that first sign where it says Uber World portals are on the 3rd floor. So I'm not exactly sure what the 2nd floor's plan is, but it is kind of already set up. Let's go check out the 3rd floor, though. And I love the fact that he ended up actually managing to do pixel art of my new logo. Like, I'm going to have to take this and put it in my own, like, in Team Pixel on PC, because otherwise I'm still rocking the old logo on the floor, because this one's a little bit more complicated. But he did an awesome job with it. Absolutely love it. And then we've got all the standard portals that you would expect. Like, seriously, look at them. They're just all over the place. Jeez Louise. Man. So many portals, so little time. Am I right? So anyways, and then if we come up here, there's nothing. Just, again, I'm not exactly sure what he's planning on building. Maybe they just can't make it look like really pretty and stuff. And then this area right here is kind of one of my favorites floors, because it feels very tranquil, you know? Like, it's like you'd come up here and it'd be very calm. I think it would be very good to have some flowing water in there and maybe make it a fishing area or something. That'd be neat. And then also, last but not least, there is the roof, which is very cool and impressive as well, that he ended up managing to do something like this. Like, seriously, what a fantastic build. My hat's off to you, Cap. Like, seriously, that's crazy. Then there's a couple random houses around the area, but then we've got the rules section over there, which isn't set up as I'm recording this anyways. And then this I thought was really cool, because that mountain right there, I'm pretty sure that's custom. That looks custom. It kind of looks like a garbled mess, but it's very, very well done. And really reminds me of the Lego Ninjago movie up here, because no jumping in Steps of Misery. Meerkat's Place of Power. How do I get up it without jumping? Oh, ow, 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 ow. Why am I damaged when it's my mount that's actually doing all the work? Like, seriously? Welcome to Meerkat's Temple of Power. Can you master all the elements? And then it straight up is like Lego Ninjago. Mastery of Prime. Mastery of Air. Fire. Water. I guess you could say Prime is Earth. Maybe? I don't know. And then we've got Shadow right here. Is that Mastery of Shadow, or is it just a random eyeball? And then I love the LED blocks of JubJub. So anyways, folks, despite the fact that it's very, very cool stuff, I most of all wanted to spend today talking about how you can actually prepare for the Trove Heroes update that is going to be launching simultaneously on PC and console tomorrow. Now, first of all, the way that you can prepare yourselves is mentally, you can get ready for the fact that the servers are most likely going to be offline. Like, I'm pretty confident that the servers are going to absolutely explode with everybody trying to get online seriously. And one of the big things that so many people have actually been asking me lately is, what should I spend my money on? What should I spend my flux on? Nothing! Wait until the update hits, because there's going to be plenty of things that you can spend your real life money on, which is, you know, the new class, the new dumb dragon packs that are like $50 each for some reason, and all of that stuff. I like that guy's dread. That's cool. But then, if you're a Flux player, get credits. Buy credit pouches as much as you can, because they're going to skyrocket, man. They're already increased in price like crazy. They're going to go up even higher, because you can get the Vanguard for credit pouches. And roughly the credit pouch pack, or the credit pack for the Vanguard, is about 20 bucks. And then once you end up purchasing that pack, there's going to be another pack that's going to have money as the only option, that's going to give you the other costumes that the $50 pack is going to give. Now, we'll talk about the packs in more detail when the update goes live, because of course I'm going to buy the pack, so I'm going to talk about it. But otherwise, you can check out my video talking about how to craft the Vanguard. That ends up talking about all of those packs in a little bit more detail, kind of showing how you get the character, blah, 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 blah. But also, there's a couple other things you can do to prepare, guys, in that stellar items, you might want to wait and save your flux on buying it, because faces and hats are going to decrease in value like crazy, because everyone's going to be farming for stellar versions of the new fist weapon, right? So that's something to keep in mind. Also, if you're just a player that's already at the end, you might want to capitalize and start selling any stellar fist weapons that you end up getting. The ideal stat is second stat as attack speed, okay? So keep that in mind. And then, again, save your money, because you don't want to spend it on anything that's in the Trove store right now, because when this update hits, there's going to be a lot. There's not to mention the greater neon caches are going to be another thing too, right? And then as far as grinding, I certainly hope you guys haven't burned yourselves out, because I have been purposefully barely on Trove this week. I know, right? It's crazy. That's how I pace myself with playing this game. That's why I've been able to play it for such a long time. But needless to say that, yes, you don't want to be playing Trove until the update hits, because you're going to have a lot of grinding to do. Whether you end up getting the Vanguard or not, you can end up at the least going and grinding the Plasmium. All right, you're going to be able to get plenty of that, just grinding it non-stop, because that's going to be pretty much the big way that you're going to end up making all your flux and stuff like that, which I already have a video talking about how you're going to be able to earn flux when the Trove Heroes update goes live. All of that stuff should still apply when the update goes live, even though I had it actually recorded like weeks ago. Also, if you haven't already been saving your clue bits, you might want to, because the new fixture, hopefully we can afford it in JubJub. Let me actually double check what is our... I don't want claims. I don't want claims. I want to be able to see the club world. How much clue bits do we have? Oh, 4,700. That might not be too bad. I think you need like 6,000 if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. But you need a lot, okay? Clue bits, you're going to want to get the new fixture as soon as possible, because that new fixture is going to not only have a resistors crafting bench, it's going to have decreased cost of crafting anything. So if you don't bother going the route of getting the credits through Flux to actually grind out the Vanguard, which honestly is a very easy option for a free-to-play player to actually get the Vanguard, despite the fact that it's going to be very expensive. Again, you can just grind Plasmium, sell it, get your Flux up, buy credit pouches, buy the Vanguard. Or if you really want to grind the class out vanilla, that fixture is going to have a decreased crafting price for everything in the table. Not to mention a couple new items that we didn't actually get to experience on the test server, because I don't have like a maxed out club on the test server, right? So keep that in mind. And that should pretty much cover it, folks. You know, it's not like the update itself is going to be particularly difficult to prepare for, because a lot of the new items are kind of implemented into the game very well. But I just wanted to give you a quick heads up about, you know, some of the stuff that you probably shouldn't be doing right now. And then otherwise, there is a lot of other things that I could go into more detail about, but we're just going to skip right over that because I just want to have this as a kind of a quicker video where we get to show off the hub, talk about how you can prepare, and then more importantly, talk about me quitting console. Yep. It's finally here, folks. We're finally going to talk about this. So if you haven't already noticed, I haven't been on console in months. Like, it's been a long time since we ended up having a console episode in the first place. And most of all, that's because anything that I can grind, I grind on PC. Because with PC, there's already too many things for me to grind. It's also a lot easier and more convenient for me to record the PC version of Trove. And generally speaking, you know, I think you guys are in good hands. Like, especially on Xbox, with Captain Red being as passionate as he is and all the other officers. I don't mean to not shout them out because they're absolutely awesome as well. Jester also came back and he told me to go and check out one of his pixel arts here. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Is this the one that he was working on? I thought he was working on this like a long time ago. Maybe he's been working on it again. But that is just... that's spectacular. Like, seriously, and I like the Epoch and Frog and everything's there. Even Robo in there doing his screaming thing. That's crazy, dude. I love that game growing up. So, yeah, needless to say, the people in JubJub are awesome. You know, we got very, very fortunate in getting as cool people as we... I guess I could just be hanging out outside and just staring at this beautifulness in the background. But originally on Xbox, you know, there was some... problems. There were some bumps along the way. We ended up having some people griefing the club pretty hard, and some other people that tried to start some drama and stuff, and pretty much we just ignored them, banned them out of the club, and then we ended up fortunately getting some really great guys. You know, like, these guys are awesome. They keep me updated on everything, and I'm still going to stay updated on everything in regards to the Xbox Club and everything. But we kind of already saw this coming when I ended up making Cap Red president, because I'm not around enough to manage stuff like this, sorry to say, you know. And I kind of just decided that, you know, now not only with the Trove Heroes update coming out and me having tons and tons of more stuff that I can potentially end up grinding on the PC version, let alone PixArt coming out and all the other voxel games that I'm running on the channel and stuff like that. Like, it's like, I got my hands full, man. So I thought that I would just level with you guys and just say that, yeah, I don't think I'm coming back to Xbox. I don't think we're going to end up having another episode, if ever. Maybe like a long, long time in the future, but honestly, I have no plans on it. PS4, unfortunately, hasn't really had the same treatment. I'll admit, you know, PS4 was very, very rough with the club starting. And generally the community itself is very difficult to get, like, family friendly and stuff like that, because of the fact that PS4 players on average are very, very try-hard. And I'm not saying that as a negative to you PS4 fans out there. I'm just trying to get the point across that I'm not entirely happy with Uggle's Squid and how it ended up turning out. Honestly speaking, that's why I left the club, and then I ended up getting invited back just because of convenience sake, and it was too confusing to people, and so on and so forth, right? But I'm not going to leave the club or anything like that, and, you know, I'm still obviously keeping my account, and I don't really have any items worth giving away, otherwise I would just throw them all away right now in this video, or even do a live stream or something. But that's the thing, too, I can't really live stream any console gaming, just because of my current setup that I actually use with OBS now, is what I use for not only my streaming, but also my recording software, and it's just, what can I say, man? It's been a crazy wild ride, and I'm really sorry to see you guys off and say goodbye. But it was awesome, and I'm really happy that we ended up getting the community that we did again. And I hope that they, you know, don't be afraid to keep me posted, keep me updated on everything that's going on in the console universe, because I'm still excited to hear all that stuff, and I kind of like the idea that I kind of know the relevancy of everything in Trove, not just the PC version. Granted, I know more about the PC version than the console, obviously, but still, you know, there may be some tutorials from time to time about the console version, but the Let's Play series is most likely done. In either case, though, folks, I don't want to drag this out more than it has to. Thanks for watching. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. And if you want to support me, you can always click sponsor on my YouTube channel, or just check links in the description to my merch store, as well as Gawkbox, which is a way you can donate for free. Sign over and stay epic, everybody.